My name is Bayani. In Filipino, it means hero. But if you're looking for someone who deserves that name, it's definitely not me. I was stubborn, reckless, and a total disappointment to everyone around me. I grew up in a poor family on the outskirts of town. My father was a long-distance driver. My mother made rice cakes to sell during the holidays, and my little brother Bucknoy was still in grade school. He was quiet, kind, and everything I wasn't. He always helped our mother, always smiled, and always forgave. And me, I spent my days drinking and wasting time with my friends. That night, New Year's Eve, the air was cold, filled with the scent of smoke and baked goods. My mother called out from the kitchen, "Bayani, help me wrap the rice cakes. We need to deliver them before midnight." But I was already drunk. I just muttered something and stumbled to my room. Before passing out, I tossed a bag of firecrackers onto my drawer, the kind my mother forbade me to buy. I planned to light them later, just before midnight, for a bit of fun. I don't know how long I slept, but I woke up to the sound of explosions, fireworks booming in the distance. The room was dark. Outside, the sky shimmered with color and light, but inside, the house was eerily silent. No laughter, no TV, no smell of food. Mum, Dad, Bucknoy. No one answered. I figured maybe they went out to deliver the cakes or visit the neighbors. I went to the bathroom to wash my face, trying to sober up. As I changed my clothes, a strange feeling crept over me, like someone was watching. I looked around. Nothing. I shook it off and turned away. Then I froze. In the corner of my room stood a man covered in blood. His body was mangled, his clothes torn, his skin burned and blackened. His head tilted unnaturally to the side, his eyes wide open but completely empty, and slowly he started walking toward me. I screamed. My hands trembled as I tried to open the door, but the knob slipped again and again. Then, suddenly, the door burst open. It was my mother. Her face was pale with shock. "Bayani, what's going on?" I hid behind her, pointing at the corner, trembling. "Mum, there's someone there covered in blood." She looked where I pointed. Nothing. The corner was empty. Her voice hardened. "Are you drunk again? Or did you take something?" "No, I swear, Mum, I only drank, but I saw him." She sighed deeply, her eyes falling on the bag of firecrackers sitting on my drawer. "If you don't get rid of those, that's what will happen to you." I didn't understand what she meant. I just stood there, sweating, my heart pounding. She left the room, shaking her head, muttering prayers under her breath. When she started preparing the food for midnight, I quietly slipped out. I didn't want to face her anymore. I thought meeting my friends would help me forget. The streets were alive with music, laughter, and the sound of fireworks. It felt like any other New Year's Eve, until I saw a crowd gathering near the corner of our street. People were shouting, crying. Something was wrong. I pushed my way through and froze. My father was kneeling on the ground, holding Bucknoy in his arms. My little brother's body was drenched in blood. His small hands shattered, his face burned and swollen. My mother was beside them, wailing in agony. Everything blurred. The sound of fireworks turned into a ringing in my ears. The man I had seen in my room, the one covered in blood, it was him. It was Bucket. My mother's words echoed in my head like thunder. If you don't get rid of those books, that's what will happen to you. I wanted to scream. I wanted to take it all back, but it was too late. When my mother saw me, she ran toward me, her face twisted with grief and fury. She struck my shoulder, shouting through her tears, "If your brother dies, we'll settle this, Bayani." I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. I just stood there, frozen as the sirens wailed and the lights flashed red and blue. Later that night, I went home alone. The room was cold, empty, and silent. I looked at the drawer. The bag of firecrackers was gone. Bucknoy must have taken them. He was probably just trying to celebrate the way I always did. And because of me, he paid the price. He was the one who died. He was the one who suffered. He was the one who deserved my name, Bayani Hero. That night, I sat alone in the dark while my mother's cries echoed through the phone. I wasn't drunk anymore. I wasn't angry, just hollow. Every New Year's Eve since then, when the fireworks begin, I still hear the echo of that explosion. And sometimes, in the flash of light across the sky, I see him, Bucknoy, standing there with his small hands, smiling faintly through the burns and scars. I whisper his name, tears in my eyes. You were the real Bayani, little brother, the real hero. Thank you for listening to my story. If you have a story of your own, please share it with us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. We'll see you next time.